Hi, welcome back to my collection of shells. Today I am going to share with you yet another shell picked up from one of the shores. Most of us would have heard terms like sutras, mantras in our mythology. Although I am a man of science, I too would like to share with you one of these so-called mantras which can produce magnificent change or progress in your life. This mantra is something collected through the journey which I thought I could share with you. It is called the peacock. P, C, O and K. Together it's called peacock. What do I mean by this and how does it work? I'll explain to you. I have a strong conviction that our thoughts are the most controllable causative factors to our progress or even for our total life. So, a single thought is all that is required. So, multiple of such thoughts lead to action. Repeated action becomes a habit. Habits together form the behavior. Behaviors culminate in characters and character determines our attitude, and attitude leads us to the progress in our life. Everything that's happening to us today, our happiness, sadness, our wealth, our progress, our body, everything is a result of our thought yesterday. And what is going to happen tomorrow will be the result of our thought today, so on. So, if our thoughts, action, belief and emotions, feelings can be positive, constructive, optimistic and kind, our actions, life will not go wrong. So, positive P, constructive, O, optimistic and K, kind. Give it a try, it really works. Next time, check if they fall into these 4 categories of being either positive, constructive, optimistic or kind. If they don't, stop, revise them, check them, ensure that they fall into this category and you will never go wrong. So, what do I mean by positive thinking? A very simple example is a glass with half water. We can either call it a glass half full or the glass half empty. Sometimes things are not that easy. Even in the adverse situations, we could think in a positive manner that this has given us an opportunity for thinking in a tangent manner, or a failure that has occurred with a plan which has not gone as per the plan gives you an opportunity to find out why it failed, where you have made the mistake, whether you collected the appropriate data, whether you have planned very well, or is there a problem in the execution. So, such questions, such positive outlook is what is recommended. When you come to constructive, what do we mean by constructive? We see so many things happening around us which we are not very comfortable with which we criticize, which we hope will be much better. So, here I would like to borrow a quote from M.K. Gandhi, who had said, "Be the change you wish to see in this world." So, our action should be towards constructive change of how you want things to be here, rather than feeling disappointed and frustrated. Next we come to optimistic. Now, I am not suggesting that whatever happens you think everything will be fine and then turn a blind eye to the reality. That's not possible and that's not good either. I'll give you a little example of optimism. Now, today you take a piece of paper and you write down all those you fear that could happen in the near future, say because of this COVID-19 lockdown, what all the adverse effects you could have towards your health, your business, your family and to the society, or any problem for that matter. Just write down all your fears in a piece of paper that you anticipate in the next 1 year. At the end of 1 year, take this paper and have a look. To your surprise, you will find that most of what you feared has not happened at all. And those that did happen as you anticipated are things which you couldn't have done anything about, which you have absolutely no control about. So, at a given circumstance, being optimistic gives you much more courage, much more energy to function than being pessimistic. So, why not be optimistic? Why not optimism be our choice? And finally, in this peacock, PCO and K stands for kindness. Well, we are kind towards who are inferior to us, who are lower than us, who are poorer than us, fine. Here, I would like to show an example of kindness, extreme kindness. In Mahabharata, the Pandavas lose in the gamble and they are gone in exile. When they come back, they wanted their kingdom back so that they can rule their kingdom. But the Kauravas refused to give them their kingdom because they lost that in the gamble. So Krishna, who comes as a representative of the Pandavas, asked the Kauravas to provide at least 5 villages for the Pandavas to rule and survive, the basic. Duryodhana refused to give even 5 villages. He said, I will not give even a pinhead of land to the Pandavas who lost everything in the gamble. Here, if he had been a little kind even to his enemies or even to his opponents, like a face-saving grace, if he had provided those 5 villages, we wouldn't have had a battle which saw thousands of lives killed, so much of property destroyed. So kindness, not only towards the inferior, towards the opponent, towards your enemies, also is possible. So remember the peacock mantra: positive, constructive, optimistic and kind. Apply it in your walk of life, all your thoughts, feelings and behaviors. You will never go wrong.